So welcome back to the channel. If you guys have gone through some of my more recent videos, you may have noticed that I did one on my PS2 collection. Basically, the majority of my PS2 collection, the ones that I had out on display, as opposed to the ones I've hidden throughout my house and can't remember where I put them, or I'm unable to access them at the moment. But it was more so an endeavor just to go through, catalog them, because sometimes my record keeping is spotty as to what I have, and that's how I end up with doubles. But I would thus catalog them, and also maybe as I was going through them, figure out what I really wanted to keep and not keep in my collection. So that was really interesting. I'm going to start doing that through most of my stuff. Again, it's just more of updating my records and seeing if I can trim the fat in my collection in certain places. So you can see I've got another stack in front of me. This is going to be the start of my PS3 collection. I'm going to do it in parts. I'm probably going to have to break it down into 4 or 5 parts just for time limits. And I didn't want to kind of drag on too long for each video. So this is going to be the first 2 stacks, roughly about 50 games. And again, it's just going to be the same as the PS2 collection, which I hope you check out after this one. But again, no particular order, though these are alphabetical, but the other parts aren't going to be because I've mismatched them all over the place. So without further ado, let's take a look at the start of the PS3 collection. And you guys can take some notes, leave me some comments if you think I should get maybe sequels that I don't have, or recommend starting to play certain games maybe, because there are quite a number in here that I haven't even touched yet. So without further ado, let's start off on the top pile here. The first one is a game I picked up at the Barry Game Exchange probably a number of years ago, maybe going on 4. This is an Atlas game, so you know it's going to be good. This is 3D Dot Game Heroes. If you're familiar with Legend of Zelda, this is basically the best way to describe it is probably a Minecraft style version of Zelda, where it's essentially, I want to say, the same map. Now, I haven't played it. I've been meaning to. There's a certain, if you can see that there, how the characters would look. Very blocky-ish, very Minecraft style. I've heard nothing but excellent things about that. If you're a fan of Zelda, I'm sure you would like this game. A lot of it would probably seem pretty familiar to you. If you're a fan of Minecraft, you like this game. If you're a fan of RPGs, you probably like this game. So check it out if you don't have it, 3D Dot Game Heroes. Have not played this one either. This is based on, I don't know what came first, comic or cartoon. I'm going to say comic. This is Afro Samurai. This was voiced by, if I'm not mistaken, Samuel L. Jackson in the cartoon. The cartoon, I have seen a number of the episodes, and I did like it. I wouldn't mind picking up the whole series. If you're wondering why these books as well are always spine out, I don't like them like this because these little clips tend to leave marks in the spine. So for the most part, I just flip them over and put them like that. So no need to mention that in the comics. But I heard this game was good. I think it's mid-range price-wise. But I've been meaning to pick up the anime series and play that at some point as well. Never played this one. I think this is originally a PC game. I do have a disc version, I believe, of this. Sorry. This is Alice Madness Returns. But I think the one that I have is not Madness Returns. It's Alice something. Can't remember what. Anyway, it looks good. Looks interesting. Check it out. Next up, another one that I haven't played. It's a very metal Metal Gearish in terms of how the main character looks there. Vampire Rain Altered Species. So, not quite sure it's about. As far as I can tell, you're basically a military group on a mission, and you stumble across these undead along with some vampires. Let me know what you guys think of this one, if it's any good. Again, there's a lot of games where I just buy it based upon cover artwork. Another one that I have not tried, Arcania, The Complete Tale. Don't even remember where I picked this up. I don't know why I keep opening these. Basically, these are all complete. Very few games I buy that are loose. A game that I started to play, I did not like it very much. I don't know if it's because I was tired of the series, but Assassin's Creed 3. I think this one starts off, you're in the Civil War, I want to say. I remember I started off in a fort. It was roughly like the Civil War time, that sort of militia style. I'm sure it's fine, but up to this point here, I literally plowed through all the Assassin's Creed games up to this point, and I think I just may have had some burnout. Been meaning to get back to the series because I haven't touched it since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This one I did play, liked it a lot. I liked all the ones prior to number 3. Revelations, I did play that, did finish it. It was good. I haven't picked up any of the new ones on the PS4, Assassin's Creed Odyssey and whatever the other one was, following Odyssey. I can't remember right now. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is one I do want to play. I got to see if they've done an updated version for the PS4. I don't mind playing it on the PS3, but for me, convenience sake, because the PS4 is hooked up to the main TV, it'd just be a lot easier, enjoyable to play it on a bigger screen. I could bring my PS3 over, but got the PS3 hooked up to this one here. So anyway, this one I do want to play, Black Flag. And Assassin's Creed, The Americas Collection. So this has 3-in-1 Liberation HD, Assassin's Creed 3, and Black Flag. So part of my issue is, and I'll have to think about this, do I eliminate the ones that are individual for the single disc versions in here? Though I don't know how they got them all in one. But I thought the games were a lot bigger. Or do I keep the individuals along with this compilation one? Let me know what you guys do. And here's another trilogy one. Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, and Brotherhood. So again, do I need to have some of the other ones when they're already on here? Let me know what I should do. I don't remember which one out of these is first or which one I've even played. But anyway, Batman Arkham Asylum. I think this is the first one, and this may have been the one that I started, though I never got very far in it. I think I got, see, the books are the wrong way. Oh, I know why, because I had the English on the bottom and the French on top. So this one I did play. I don't know how far I got into it before I either got distracted or I couldn't even tell you what the storyline is at the moment. I remember you're in the asylum and Joker is in there, or he got loose or something. I know it's a good game. Arkham City, another one that's supposed to be excellent. So I really would like to get around to playing these ones. Batman Origins. Another one that's going to be good. Again, my PS3 backlog is pretty ridiculous. Not to mention along with everything else. a series that I really would like to get into trying. I like the gameplay. I like seeing what I've seen so far on the internet. So this is Bayonetta. Just Bayonetta? Just Bayonetta. I know there's other versions on the Wii. And I think it's on another system too. I can't remember what the difference was though. Beatles Rock Band. I do like the Rock Band series, though I've never tried the Beatles one. This has got some weight to it. Books in backwards. Should be flipped around. So it's got a good number of Beatles songs. How many are in there? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Geez, looks like around 36 games. So I would like to hook up the guitars again and try it out. Another one that I haven't tried, Beyond Two Souls. It's got that, to me, it's got like that same look and style and gameplay of maybe something that's like Life is Strange or The Last of Us, I want to say. To me, it has that kind of feel. I've heard people talk about it. BioShock 2. I know I finished the first BioShock. I can't tell you if I finished this one or not. Oh, I need a manual. But I enjoyed the first one. And I do have the BioShock collection on my 360. BioShock Infinite. This one I have not tried. It says it's a winner of over 80 awards, so a great series. Who made it again? $2K Games. Burnout Paradise. This one I have played. And I have finished it. Great. This is actually the first Burnout series game that I've played. Manual's backwards. So yeah, really enjoyed that Burnout series. I'm gonna have to play some more versions of that. Have not tried this yet. Borderlands Game of the Year edition. Action RPG meets first-person shooter. Heard it's good. I know it's well. Speaking of Borderlands, there's also has the pre-sequel. This one's still sealed for some reason. So this must have been an EB Games purchase that I got super cheap. But, that Borderlands series is something I would like to try. And Borderlands 2. So we got 3 Borderlands games to get caught up on. Another one I have not tried yet, Dark Souls. I know what it's about. I've seen the gameplay. I've seen people play it. Looks hard as balls, and I don't know if it's my style, though I can appreciate it, so that's why I have it in the collection. Have finished Diablo 3. Love the Diablo series ever since. I've been playing it since it came out on the PC. And I still have my big box Diablo and Diablo 2. And Diablo expansion packs over in my big box PC collection. Really enjoyed that. Remember, I gave myself, I think probably my first case of carpal tunnel experience, shooting pains after playing that first Diablo hours upon hours and not playing it properly with my hand hanging off the edge of the desk. The book is in backwards. But it's a different experience when you're playing it on a console just because of the controller. A little awkward at first. but after maybe like half hour or so, you really sort of get the feel for it, so it's not too bad. I wouldn't mind trying the latest Diablo that's come out. Still Sealed, Dead Rising 2. This is another zombie apocalypse one where you are, from what I can tell, much like the first one, I think you're still in the mall or in a mall. I don't know if you're playing as the same main character, but you get to walk around, pick up whatever you have lying around you. Like you could pick up a weed whacker and start using it to kill zombies. You could pick up tennis rackets, paddles, any sort of equipment that they would find or sell inside of a big shopping center, and use it to help defend yourself against the horde of zombies. Have played this, one of the scariest games I've played, probably next to the Silent Hill series, I would say. This game freaked me out. Excellent, well done. With this, there's a YouTube channel called Arc Technica, ARC and then space Technica. And they interview and talk to developers of games. And the main guy that helped do Dead Space was on there. And it's roughly around 45-minute conversation with him of just explaining how they went around coming up with the ideas of this game, how they planned it, how they did certain parts of it. Really fascinating. So, no, sorry, Ars Technica, ARS, Space Technica. Dead Space 2, have not tried it. The first one I didn't finish. I got stuck on some part in a laboratory where some monster kept dropping from the ceiling. Book is in backwards, and book is a little wrinkled, this one. And I couldn't get past that one laboratory part. Stupid creature dropping from the ceiling. DC Universe Online. Have not played this. As far as I can tell, it's like one of those. To me, it looks like a Mortal Kombat series style gameplay. I guess I really should look into that. If it is, I'm not that into those games, but just because it is DC Universe is one of the reasons why I picked it up. Love the anime. Its game looks like fun. Haven't tried it yet though. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. You know, you're playing as Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and you're fighting some of the enemy Saiyans, and basically it's like a one-on-one fighter, like Mortal Kombat or whatever. But you're playing with the Dragon Ball Z character, so you know Goku or Gohan can use like their Kamehameha attacks and shoot this massive flap in the sky and shoot a massive fireball down and obliterate half the planet, even though it does come back after the animation sequence. Just looks like a really fun game to play. I should do that at some point. This one I did play. I don't remember now. I think this was the first one. Dragon Age Origins. Have played this. Great game. Manuals in backwards because the spine's going to get creased. Great game. If you like sort of like the Elder Scrolls, I guess Morrowind is part of the Elder Scrolls, but that sort of style of gameplay where it's like third person, I want to say, and you're walking around, you're just fighting massive world, takes time to travel, talking to tons of characters and towns, fighting dragons and other monsters. Really well done. BioWare game, so you know it's going to be good. Got stuck on one part with it was this old lady. She kept turning into a dragon, and I couldn't get past her. And I couldn't go back because I was stuck at that part. So I couldn't go back and build up my character. It was weird. I think it was because where I saved that I kind of screwed myself. So Dragon Age Origins, followed by Dragon Age 2. Have not played this one. Have not played that one, and have not played this one, Dragon Age Inquisition. Blah, blah. Can't remember what this one's about either. All I remember is like you could recruit certain characters from the past to help you. And Dragon Age Origin Awakenings. This is an expansion pack to Dragon Age Origins. So if you got about 1 billion hours of your life to manuals and backwards again. Oh, if you got about 100 and I don't know, 400 hours to waste in your life, you got 4 Dragon Age games here to play. This one looks good. Another Atlas game, so you know it probably is good. This is Dragon's Crown. You can play 6 playable character classes. This is also a multiplayer game of up to 4 players. You won't be able to tell by the back graphics there. It's too far away, but the style of gameplay almost looks like Diablo style, but instead of that cross top-down look, it's more of a side profile look. And the animation looks really good. Manuals and backwards again. But it's Atlas. So even if it was crappy, I still would have picked it up. Another one I have not tried, though I do want to, Eternal Sonata. I like these styles of RPGs. Looks really good. And one that I've been meaning to get into. And I think it's available on PS3. But I think it started on PS2, and that's the Atelier series. It's RPG style, but it's more based on the mixing of chemicals and potions together. I think it's all female character based too, which is pretty cool. Final Fantasy 13. I think this was. I have played this one. I'm pretty sure I finished it, and I'm pretty sure this was the point where I sort of stepped away from the Final Fantasy series and said I've had enough. It's lost its luster, and I needed a break and didn't return until Final Fantasy 15 came out. And yeah, I really enjoyed 15, though I never finished it yet. Final Fantasy 13-2. Have not tried this one. Manuals backwards again. I don't know. I may get around to doing this one at some point. One of my favorite series to play. And this one was an excellent one. Grand Theft Auto 4. Thought it felt late. There's no manual in this one. This one you play as Nico Bellic, and it's with the Russian mob, I want to say. Really enjoyed that one. Grand Theft Auto 4 and Episodes from Liberty City. No manual either. Jeez. I think I might have these lying around, actually. Can't remember if I played that one. Grand Theft Auto 5. What I want to say is the best one in the series. Originally for me, it was 3. And when this came out, Rockstar Games outdid themselves. And in my opinion, it's almost a masterpiece of gameplay style. Everything that you could do in there was mind-blowing. Comes with a big map of Los Santos and the book. I'm sure you're well aware of the game and what it entails. For me, this is the best one in the series. And this is one of the few games that when they come out, I would buy day one. Gran Turismo 5. I do like the Gran Turismo series. I like driving games. They've done really well with this one, or this series, and 5 is really good. World Tour. Another great game. Is this the one with... Nope, it's not this one. Anyway, Guitar Hero. So if you like Rock Band, you like Guitar Hero, and vice versa. Another RPG style fantasy game. This one's called Folklore. Have not tried it. This one I have tried. It wasn't too bad. Ghostbusters, the video game. I think they're doing a remaster of it. Remaster, or are they making a new one? Anyway, I really enjoyed it. There's scenes from the movie. They got the voices of the original actors, which is really cool. Yeah, just if you like Ghostbusters, you're gonna like this one. God of War 3. Love the series, love the franchise. I've yet to play the God of War on PS4 yet. I don't know why I keep putting it off. I've played all these main ones. I have not played any of the ones on the PSP. 1, because I don't have a PSP, and 2, I don't want to play the series on a small screen. God of War 3, though, excellent game. God of War Collection, which has God of War 1 and God of War 2. Both of those games. I literally play like these 3 back to back. Great series. Could not get enough. And I'm looking forward to playing for the latest one on PS4. Speaking of the remasters, these were the ones that I believe that came out on the PSP. This is the God of War Origins Collection, Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. I think these were the ones that were on the PSP. So I have not tried them. Maybe I will at some point. God of War. Is this still sealed? All right. For some reason, this is still sealed. God of War Ascension. And the final 2 for part 1 of who knows how many parts. Very first game I got with my PS3. Fantastic. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the graphics. This was right at that start where they started using really, and had sort of, I want to say, beginning to master sort of that face capture. It has Andy Serkis, the guy who plays Gollum. Did the motion capture by playing King Kong, and then with the Planet of the Apes movies, he played the main ape character. And I think Andy Serkis is directing a movie right now that should be coming out at some point, but who knows when with Corona. But the first game I ever played on my PS3, Heavenly Sword. And it's still a great game, still holds up. I just recently played it this year, maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. And really, really well done. Still enjoyed it. This is the one that had, and one of the first games that took advantage of the PlayStation 3's 6-axis controller, where you would shoot a bow and then the camera perspective would take place behind your arrow that you shot, and then you could, and holding your controller flat, you can control your arrow to cause it to, you know, not do sharp turns, but curve around objects to take out enemies, or if the enemy was higher up and you shot too low, you could cause your arrow to go up and go into it. So they took advantage of that technology throughout the game, multiple parts. Really, really well done game. Check out Heavenly Sword. And finally, part 1 ends with heavy rain. I have no idea what this is about. It's raining and there's a girl. You tell me. All I know is it's sort of based on, I don't want to say like fate or something, but something about even the smallest choices you make in the game has major consequences. It can change everything. I think that's the whole premise of it. Anyway, let me know. So thanks again for hanging around for part 1. Like I said, I didn't want to drag it out too long, so we'll probably do about 50 games at a time just to keep it sort of relatively within reason. Let me know as you're going through this which ones I need to play right away or add to my backlog list to knock them off sooner rather than later. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. I have my 1,000 sub giveaway, free giveaway coming up. I think I have it knocked down to what I want to give away as a thank you. So stay tuned for that video. And we'll catch you guys again real soon with another pickup video and collection video.